Hi everybody. So we're back and we took a day off for Memorial Day, but we're here and we're ready to read Martha Speaks by Susan Medall. We had our story time with Kai today at 3 o'clock and it went really well. If you would like to join us for a free story time, you can join us on our website, which is in the link, and we hope to see you then. But for now, we're going to read Martha Speaks, one of Kai's favorites. Yeah, he's getting all settled. Martha Speaks. The day Helen gave Martha Dog her alphabet soup, something unusual happened. The letters in the soup went up to Martha's brain instead of down to her stomach. That evening, Martha spoke. "Isn't it time for my dinner?" Did you look at the pictures? Martha's family had many questions to ask her. Of course, she had a lot to tell them. "Have you always understood what we're saying? Why don't you come when we call? Do dogs dream? Why do you drink out of the toilet? Lassie is not all that smart. Day and night, this morning, I dreamed I was chasing a giant meatloaf. You people are so bossy. Come, sit, stay. You never say please." Alphabet soup became a regular part of Martha's diet, and the family had a wonderful time surprising people. Walking the dog was always good for a laugh. "Yo, Rinty, good dog. How's the flea problem?" If your dog started talking, wouldn't you have a lot of questions? You got anything to say? No? Okay. They ordered pizza from a different restaurant every night. "How much do I owe you?" Look at his face. They taught Martha how to use the phone. But this was a mistake. "Hello, Acme Meat Company. I'd like to make an order." Oh. Pretty soon, more than pizza was being delivered. "But I didn't order any barbecue." Family and friends were amazed. "Please pass the carcass. Want to go for a walk, Granny?" Although there were those who doubted, there is no such thing as a talking dog. Martha always had the last word. "Speak, Martha." "Woof." Just kidding. But there was a problem. Now that Martha could talk, there was no stopping her. She said exactly what was on her mind. "Why is that man so fat?" That is not a nice thing to say. She made embarrassing comments. "Mom said that fruitcake you sent wasn't fit for a dog, but I thought it was delicious." And she always told the truth. Who did it? Helen did it. Occasionally, she wondered why her family was so often mad at her. So it's not all good things talking, huh, Kai? It's not all good things. Why are you facing the opposite way? But she kept on talking. She talked through Thank you. Here you go. She talked through everyone's favorite TV shows. "I've seen this program. Want me to tell you what happens? The giant reptile did it and the little kitten gets blamed. But it's okay because Ninja Woman and Enviroman team up to save the little kitten and of course the world and except her own." Don't you hate when people spoil your shows? She talked while they were trying to read. "There's a poodle over on Circuit Street I'd really like to play with. He's small, but what a dog. And speaking of small, I'm sure you're all curious about the early days of my life." Look at them. Look at her family. She talked and talked and talked. Look at all those words. Look at them. I was born in a back alley to a poor but loving mother. Although she was a mixed breed, Mama was determined to raise us puppies right, to give us a solid background before we went out into the world at 8 weeks. Even before our eyes were open, Mama would say, "You're dogs, not cats. Don't ever forget that. Blah, 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 blah." I still remember the rules Mama gave us to live by. 1. Beware of 2-year-old humans with clothespins. 2. Under the table is the very best place to be during a meal. 3. Never mistake your human's leg for a tree. That was for my brothers, of course. And 4. If it's black and white and smells funny, it's not a cat. Don't chase it. And while we're on the subject, I understand cat, but I can't speak it. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, where was I? Oh, yes. Until her family could not stand it and said, "Martha, please." Shut up. What's wrong? Asked Martha. You talk too much, yelled father. You never stop, yelled mother. Sometimes, said Helen, I wish you had never learned to talk. Martha was crushed. The next day, Martha did not speak. She didn't ask for her dinner or to go out. She offered no opinions, but lay quietly beneath the kitchen table. At first, her family enjoyed the silence, but after a while, they became worried. "What's the matter, Martha?" asked Helen. Martha didn't answer. Helen's father called the vet. "There's something wrong with my dog," he said. "She won't say a word." "Is this some kind of joke?" snapped the vet. Helen offered Martha bowl after bowl of alphabet soup, but Martha had lost her appetite for letters. It looks like she doesn't want to talk anymore. Why would she? She got yelled at for it. Martha's family wondered if she would ever speak again. Then one evening when her family was out, Martha heard the sound of glass breaking. "A burglar," she gasped. "I better call the police." She carefully dialed 911. Ooh, this is scary. This would be a good time to have a talking dog, huh, Kai? But when she opened her mouth to speak, "Yip, arf, 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 woof." Martha hadn't eaten a bowl of alphabet soup in days. Martha raced to the kitchen. She barked, she growled, she tried to look ferocious. The burglar wasn't frightened. He picked up a pot from the stove. Uh-oh, thought Martha. It's taps for sure. But to her surprise, the burglar put down the pot on the floor in front of her. "Here, doggy," he said, "have something nice to eat." The burglar smiled as he closed Martha into the kitchen and went back to work. Why do you think he gave her food? Probably to make her stop barking, right? "Dumb dog," he said. "Lucky for me you like alphabet soup." When Martha's family returned, they found the police removing the burglar from their house. "How did you know he was robbing our house?" asked Helen. "We got a call from the station," said the officer. "Some lady named Martha." "Good dog," exclaimed her happy family. "You're so right," said Martha. Now Martha eats a bowl of alphabet soup every day. She's learning what to say and when to say it, and sometimes she doesn't say anything at all. At least for a few minutes. The end. So that was Martha Speak. If you like what you heard, you can watch the rest of the videos on our channel for more stories. You can go to our website and you can see all the other things we do, and you can join us for a story time, or you can contact me and you can read to Kai yourself if that's something you'd be interested in. So hope everybody had a wonderful and safe Memorial Day, and I hope to see you Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 for story time with Kai, and hopefully he'd be more energetic that time because he just fell asleep listening to that story. Bye. Kai, can you say goodbye?